Hi, my name's Biker Fox. You're watching Explore Tulsa. Listen, friends, get out there and get you some exercise. You'll feel so much better, I promise.
Hello and thanks for joining us on this week's Explore Tulsa. Pet lovers will be excited to meet our first four-legged guest.
Then we take a little trip to ice cream heaven when we stop in at Bluebell Creamery.
To work out that special treat, our next stop puts us on the River Park Trails.
Plus, we find out the story behind the couple who continues their giving ways with the Maybe Foundation.
Hi, I'm Brent Wheeler.
And I'm Stevie Fernandez.
And we are so happy that you decided to join us on this week's Explore Tulsa.
Plus, remember, all summer long, Video Revolution at 71st and Lewis is working with us to give away a TV a month.
Yeah, that's right, Stevie. And it's not just any TV, it's a Sony 40-inch Bravia TV. And all you have to do is wait for Stevie and I to tell you which one of our segments in today's show will register you for that awesome prize.
Drum roll, please. Congratulations to Ron Killian, our very first winner of the summer.
That's right, and maybe Ron's a dog lover too, Stevie. And we'll enjoy our first segment with Jeff, Dogman.
And don't forget, Jake the Diamond Dog too.
I got started in minor league baseball back in 1990. And my dog was a mascot for a minor league baseball team. And we kind of transferred from one to the other. And now we're doing our travels around the country. My whole life I've worked with dogs, and I feel that I live a dog's life. That's the only reason I'm here.
Please welcome the Tulsa Jake the Diamond Dog.
I was working at a convenience store, and it was just a fluke. I thought, maybe I'll have the dog taking the money from the customers just to kind of add a little spice to the atmosphere. And hey, one day a guy comes in, buys a pack of cigarettes, dog walks over, snatches the $2 out of the guy's hand. He's like, hey, the dog took my money. So I take the $2, I put it in a brown bag, I give him the change, give it to the dog, he walks over, and the guy's like, whoa, that's awesome. He couldn't wait to get back and tell all of his friends about this dog. Well, as time went on, we just kept getting busy and busier. As it grew, the manager's like, hey, why is our receipt so high? One evening he came in, and we were lined up. We were lined up down the street, one way and down the other. He chuckled, and he said, that's amazing. You know, I started doing this, started doing that, started doing commercials out of Coconut Grove for Group 3 Productions, and kind of got the baseball theme started. So after 25 years, I had no idea I'd be doing baseball as long as I've done it. But it's unique, it's fun, and that's the great thing about what I do. And I like bringing smiles on people's faces. I like going out to the schools and doing the show and tell program. We're usually at the front gate. Dog's usually sitting on the table, and he's meeting and greeting fans as they come through. Prior to the game, we're picking out the ballpark sweetheart. You know, so we'll find some little girl that's got red hair, that's got something in common with the dog, and we'll make her the ballpark sweetheart. We have a dog house that sits down along the foul line, first base side, but there was one gentleman that had an old timers game in Columbus, and he had his hand on my dog's house, and Willie Mays. And I was like, wow, hey, you know, here, sign it, you know. And I thought, well, it'd be kind of cool to have, you know, someone sign that house, you know. He shags balls down the line, picks up the bats during the game from the dugout area, frisbees in the outfield, takes water to the umpires at home plate in the outfield 3 times during the game. Then we interact with the fans. We throw frisbees into the seats with the fans, and they throw back. I trained a dog for the Trenton Thunder, and they needed a mascot. And I sold them a dog outright, and Derek Jeter was down for rehab in Trenton. And Chase, that Golden Thunder, went out and picked up Jeter's bat, and Jeter loved it so much that he bought 32 t-shirts from the Trenton Thunder for his teammates on the Yankees. When we was in Little Rock, a guy hit a home run, and when the dog goes out and picks up the bat, You know, that tail's always going. And when he picks the bat up and the fans are cheering because the guy hit a home run, and then that extra loud cheer is when the dog picks up the bat. You can see his ears kind of lay back, open up, and you know, you can tell. Dogs are awesome, you know. I mean, they pick you up when you're down. They're always happy. It's fun to me to be able to come out and the players interact with the players before the game. Overall, it's a whole experience. You know, fans will love it. The fans that do get it, love it.
You know, I would love to have a dog that I could play Frisbee with.
Man, I'd like to teach him to do my dishes and my laundry.
Oh, yeah.
You know, nothing seemed to faze Jake either. The crowd cheering for him, the game going on, all that in the background, and he just did his job and got that bat.
Now, if we could only teach him how to fetch some ice cream, that would be pretty cool, and we could start by sending him out to Bluebell Creamery next when Explore Tulsa continues. I better compare other TV prices on my cell phone. Hey, what are you doing there? Oh, I thought I had a text message or something. No worries. At Video Revolution, we encourage our customers to shop around for the best price. We'll even match it.
For 28 years, Video Revolution has offered service, features, and prices you won't find in a big box store.
You know, you look like Joe Pesci.
Hi everyone, this is Daryl with Oklahoma Biker. Be sure to watch Oklahoma Biker's Last Call on Tulsa's Channel 8.
Hi, I'm Jason George, Assistant General Manager for your Tulsa Drillers, and you're watching Explore Tulsa.
Well, thanks so much for sticking around for more Explore Tulsa. You know, Stevie, Bluebell Creamery over in Broken Arrow is approaching their 20th anniversary in the Tulsa area.
The Bluebell Creamery produces over 15 million gallons a year. Lucky for us, they can't eat all of that, so we get to buy the rest. And it's yummy for the tummy.
That's right, Stevie. So let's take a look at the plant with General Manager Marty Kilgore.
Bluebell Creameries, as many people may not know, but we've been around for 104 years. Started in a small rural community just halfway between Austin and Houston, Texas, and Brenham, Texas. Now we're the third largest selling ice cream company in the nation. Even though that we only cover 19 states and mainly in the south and southeast portion of the country, we're number 3. Our homemade vanilla is the #1 selling ice cream flavor in the nation, even though it's still only sold in that small portion of the country.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Ooh,
We're very family oriented. A lot of companies say that, oh, we're family, but we truly are family. We strongly promote within. We get a lot of our references, and a lot of our employees are from sons or referred by our employees. Currently at this facility right now, I have 19 husband and wives that work together, and some of those families I even have their sons and their daughters, the daughter-in-laws, the son-in-laws. So we're truly family. We're large, but we still have that small hometown feel. I actually started with Bluebell from very early on when it was just that open field. I did the mowing and maintenance of the grounds, and then went come on full time through the construction part of it, and worked in many of the departments. I mainly worked in the processing and quality control departments, and so I'm a very hands-on. I love the maintenance. I love the creativity and innovation. So I like to be down there on the floor working right along with everybody every day. We make 41 different half-gallon flavors and 38 different pint flavors. We also make 3-ounce cups, and we make all the sherbet, the quarts, for the entire company. On an annual basis, we're making anywhere between 45 to 60 million units a year here. basically about 15 million gallons. That feeds a lot. That puts a lot of smiles on a lot of faces. We're very, very involved in our communities. That is very important to us. So a lot of our employees participate in community functions. I mean, where they're, in their churches, their school board, a lot in their Chamber of Commerces. Our biggest event that we have each year that is our community loves is called Taste of Summer. People can come and bring their families and just have a full day of fun and all kind of activities, eat all the ice cream they can eat, get to tour the plant. So we're going to invite the community to come out and celebrate our 20th year of anniversary here in Broken Arrow on that day. We have a tour department, a country store and tours. They run 5 days a week, so you can call for an appointment and get on the books, and we usually do that from 9 to 3 o'clock. Usually the last tour has to start by 2 to be able to get throughout the plant before we start shutdown. So we strongly encourage families and schools and church groups and everything to come out and be able to see how we make the best ice cream in the country.
Marty's a very hands-on manager. I even saw him handing out ice cream sandwiches at the Rooster Days parade a couple of weeks ago.
That's awesome. Bluebell's big event is the Taste of Summer and usually happens in June, but to coincide with their actual anniversary.
This year's event will be held October 13th. The good news is you can still be allowed to eat all the ice cream you can.
That also gives you plenty of time to work up an appetite on the River Parks Trail, and that's just ahead on Explore Tulsa.
Looking for a new home entertainment experience? Well, hi, and welcome to Video Revolution, Tulsa's best in cutting-edge electronics. Professional, highly trained home entertainment experts. Video Revolution's been serving Tulsans for over 25 years with name brands like Sony, Klipsch, Mitsubishi, Samsung, and so many more. Great selection, price match guarantee, custom installation, expert assistance equals home entertainment success. See for yourself. The Video Revolution showroom features the largest selection of flat panel TVs in all of Oklahoma. Plus the latest in 3D entertainment. Highly trained home entertainment experts on hand, professional delivery, installation, and service after the sale, and the best selection of name brands. Visit us online at videorevolution.com and find out more about everything we have to offer. Video Revolution, located on the northwest corner of 71st and Lewis.
Hi, I'm Mike Winkle, Sales Director for Tulsa Truck Works. When you come into Tulsa Truck Works, you'll be instantly thrilled with a complete line of accessories available for your pickup truck. We are Tulsa's best choice for truck accessories, specializing in the brands and professional installation that you can rely upon without fail. Best of all, we install what we sell and can coordinate a complete redo of your truck, van, or SUV. Come see us at 9300 East Broken Arrow Expressway or call us at 628-6700.
Hi, I'm Justin Lund, General Manager of the Oilers Ice Center, and you're watching Explore Tulsa.
Thanks so much for staying with us on Explore Tulsa. Stevie, this week actually kicked off summer.
It's easy to see, too, that summer is here because everyone's out enjoying the beautiful Tulsa River Park trails.
My name's Tanya Pitzer. I'm Director of Community Relations for River Parks Authority, and we're responsible for maintaining and sustaining the trail system along the Arkansas River. I actually live at a property that backs right up to the Midland Valley Trail, and so I'm a runner, a cyclist. I have a mountain bike, a road bike. I have every bicycle except for a unicycle right now. Everybody absolutely loves this trail system. You can access it from so many different points in the city. We estimate that around 1 million people use the trails.
Falling from high places, falling through lost spaces. Now that we're lonely, now that there's nowhere to go, watching from both sides, these clock towers burning up. I lost my time here, I lost my patience with it all.
We've got disc golf here, 18-hole park there. We've got separate paths paved for pedestrians and for cyclists, which is rare but important for safety reasons. If you start at the north end, we'll call that the 0 mile marker, there at Southwest Boulevard and Riverside Drive, you'll start seeing NatureWorks statues. We have 14 of those pieces of art here in and around the park. I'll also point out that at 71st in Riverside, you will recognize what we call the Bear Fountain. That was donated by the Bank of Oklahoma several years ago. And from there, you can cross on the trails without ever getting onto the streets, cross west across the river, and you can head up to Turkey Mountain. And at Turkey Mountain, you can enjoy some park features such as the stone arches for kids to climb on. You can just hop right up onto the dirt trails. Again, more than 300 acres of dirt trails, and there are 3 specific trails that are mapped for our trail users so that you can determine the distance you'd like to travel. So if you want to plot your course, you can count on a good 15-mile loop if you start at Southwest Boulevard and go all the way to 71st and cross. You can just head from Turkey Mountain back north on the west side of the trails and keep on traveling north back to Southwest Boulevard and end up once again at the 0 mile marker. If you keep heading south, you're going to see our new Blue Rose Cafe, a restaurant that has indoor and outdoor dining, and that's been here for a little over a year. It's been highly successful. You can sit out on their deck and watch the river, look at the birds, talk with your friends, and enjoy the outdoors there. Many of the running groups start at various points here at river parks, and I mean you can run as long as you'd like. One of the organizations, or actually two of the retailers in town, have put on races here with 50-mile runs. So you can do all of that without crossing onto the road, but remaining on the trails. And then we'll also have a large fundraiser in September. It's called Wild Turkey, and in conjunction with that, we're going to have a race that's called Run Wild.
I know you can't just tell yet, but I run those trails at least 5 times a week, waving at everyone there too. Hey, good morning. And these trails are so great. I love them.
You know, here's another reason to get excited about the River Park trails. They are your key to win. Just stop in at Video Revolution at 71st and Lewis and tell them you saw the Tulsa River Park trails on the Explore Tulsa program, and that will register you to win the 40-inch Sony Bravia TV that we'll be giving away on July 28th.
You can also register online by visiting us at exploretulsachannel.com and sending us an email with the same information.
Ever wondered who the Maybe Center is named after?
Oh yeah, all the time.
We have the answer for you next when Explore Tulsa continues.
For a taste of Italy in Tulsa, may we recommend Ti Amo. For 20 years, Tulsa diners have come to Ti Amo for the very best in authentic Italian and Mediterranean dishes. With a dining room perfectly suited for single diners or groups and an incomparable menu, it's easy to see why Ti Amo has been voted best Italian restaurant in Tulsa. Ti Amo now with 2 locations, 61st and Sheridan, and our new downtown location on the northeast corner of 3rd and Cheyenne. Ti Amo, fine dining at an affordable price.
Where were you on the night in question?
I was at Video Revolution. They're open till 7 Monday through Friday, 6 on Saturdays, and 5 on Sunday.
Is there anyone that can testify to the accuracy of your story?
Yeah. All the salespeople were caring and friendly, and they knew everything about home entertainment, all my home entertainment needs, and from HD TVs to camcorders and 3D TVs.
The evidence all points to Sony choosing Video Revolution for major growth as an Oklahoma independent retailer. Video Revolution even offers a 30-day lowest price money-back guarantee. The facts are evident, with features and prices you won't find at a big box store. My investigation is proof positive for the best service before and even after the sale. It would be a crime not to stop by Video Revolution.
There's more than a new look at Guitar House of Tulsa. The new amp room with Gensbands, Orange, and Mesa Boogie you won't find anywhere else in Tulsa. Expanded guitar and bass sections with Paul Reed Smith, Spector, Music Man, Ibanez, Jackson, Taylor, Takamine, Alvarez, plus a nice selection of vintage guitars. And Tulsa's exclusive Martin Marquis dealer. Best instructors in Green Country with never a lesson sign-up fee. Ask about their 3-month layaways and financing. Guitar House of Tulsa. They'll keep you strumming along. On Admiral east of Sheridan, online at guitarhouseoftulsa.com.
My name is Matt Norris with Fab Lab Tulsa. You're watching Explore Tulsa.
Hi, it means a lot to us that you chose to stay with us right here on Explore Tulsa. You know, there are so many places in Tulsa that you'll see the name Maybe.
Of course, we all recognize the Mabee Center, but even 47 years after the passing of John and Lottie Mabee, the foundation they created in 1948 continues to give so much to our community.
The foundation started in 1948, was started in 1948 by John and Lottie Mabee. The Mabees themselves were natives of Missouri, near the Joplin area, came to Tulsa at statehood in 1907, and they homesteaded down in the southwestern part of the state, and actually ended up with some of their homestead property leased out for oil and gas, and were successful with a couple of wells, and went on from there. Mr. Mabee started brokering oil and gas leases, and on his own. The foundation didn't even exist at that time, and became very successful. He bought a ranch in Texas. They discovered oil and gas on that ranch. Texaco, as a matter of fact, did, and that was really the mainstay of the Mabee petroleum operations. So the oil and gas was really the start and the basis for the foundation from a funding standpoint. It's interesting, Mr. Mabee had very limited schooling. He didn't make it to high school, and it was just a self-driven man, obviously with support of Lottie, his wife, and was able to take off on his, I think way early on, actually traded mules for the government in World War I. And I think the story is if he could trade mules and successfully, he ought to be able to trade oil and gas leases successfully, and there's the start. Since the foundation started in 1948, I think our giving through our last fiscal year end, August 31st, is around $935 million, a little over that amount. And again, we try to keep our corpus intact so we can continue to increase that giving level and yet maintain, you know, the value of the assets to enable us to do that. The foundation mainly was set up to focus primarily to address human needs, Boy Scouts, Girl Scouts, hospitals, clinics, private education. We've funded a number of facilities in private colleges in our 6-state area, which is mainly encompasses Oklahoma, Texas, Arkansas, Kansas, Missouri, and New Mexico. That's the southwestern states. And those were states that Mr. and Mrs. Mabee had an interest in, either from other areas or in oil and gas production. But they wanted to single out those states for support. And we've given to a number of our institutions in that 6-state area, TU, right here in hometown being one of them. I think we've given them over like $17 million to date. ORU, we've given a substantial amount. Oral Roberts, you know, the Mabee Center, perfect example. We've supported other local organizations, Neighbor for Neighbor, Little Lighthouse, Daycare Center for the Homeless, Salvation Army here. Well, I think our board really enjoys doing what we're doing. I mean, whether it's a college, whether it's a hospital, whether it's Divis right here in our hometown, Boy Scouts, Girl Scouts, Salvation Army, you can't argue with what those organizations are doing and accomplishing. It's a need, and to be able to help fill that need is a wonderful feeling. It's such a needed organization to provide funds and support where it's so much needed. And if we could go beyond the 6 states, it'd be even better, but we pretty much max out in those 6 states, and we can't meet all requests, but we certainly, if it's a worthwhile project, we're probably going to give some support to it.
And Stevie, Ray Tullius has the greatest job. He decides who to give millions of dollars to every year.
And that $935 million is American money too, brother.
That's awesome.
If you feel your foundation is worthy of a little boost, then you should visit themaybefoundation.com.
Stick around, there's more Explore Tulsa just ahead.
Hi, I'm Jamie Harris with Qantas Creative. Did you know that Qantas Creative provides IT services? That's right. We specialize in the full gamut of IT solutions, including structured cabling for data, voice, and video, as well as full network architecture and setup. Our IT services are unmatched because we're a one-stop shop for IT solutions. Is your business ready to take advantage of new opportunities and emerging technologies? Qantas Creative offers IT solutions tailored to your business to save you time and money. We'll work with business owners of any size business, from new ones still working out of their home to businesses with dozens of locations. With more than 2 decades of experience in IT services, our technicians can offer you outstanding, cost-effective service for all IT applications. Let the Qantas Creative team help you with your IT needs today. Call us at 918-794-2758 or visit us online at QantasCreative.com. That's QantasCreative.com.
Hi, this is Josh with Video Revolution, and this is What's New. Today we're going to be talking about Bitwise controls. For those of you that aren't familiar with the automation industry, Bitwise is a whole home solution for automation. We can make it sync up to where you can use your iPhone, your iPad, or even your Android device to control anything in the house, from shades to thermostats to the security to just your home theater system. You can make this thing work to where it will simply and very easily, when you tap on a function, will automate everything. Automation systems are put in place so that we can make things in our lives work without us having to take care of them. With an automation system, you can put the house into an away mode off your alarm system, and it can dial back your thermostats. It can turn off all of the lights that we need it to turn off. Or if you put the house into a vacation mode, it can cycle the lights to make the house look like it's lived in even when you're not there. There's a lot of things that we can do with a properly designed and properly executed home automation system. This has been Josh with Video Revolution. Thanks for watching.
My name is Ned Bruja, and this is Tulsa. I am the Skunk Whisperer, and you're watching Explore Tulsa.
Remember, stop in at Video Revolution, tell them you saw the Tulsa River Park trails on Explore Tulsa, and you'll be registered to win a 40-inch Sony Bravio TV to be given away July 28th.
That's right, Stevie, and they can also email us the entry by visiting ExploreTulsaChannel.com. And that's all we have time for on this week's show. So special thanks to Jeff the Dog Man and Jake the Diamond Dog.
Thanks too to Marty Kilgore and the folks at Bluebell Creamery. Keep those good eats coming. And to Tanya Pitzer and the River Park Trails for keeping us fit.
Also thanks to Ray Tullius and the Maybe Center Foundation.
Remember, if you missed any of the show, you can always catch us at ExploreTulsaChannel.com.
And as always, each week we feature the people, the places, and attractions that make us proud to call Tulsa our home.
And don't forget to like us on Facebook. Share with us someone you think Tulsa should know more about. Plus remember, Explore Tulsa is always brought to you by Video Revolution, located on the northwest corner of 71st and Lewis.
That's right, if you're looking for any home audio, home video, or HD TVs,
or you want to check out the latest in 3D entertainment,
please stop by and say hello to Ron and the guys for all your home entertainment needs. And Stevie and I will see you next week right here on Explore Tulsa.